Hello everyone, welcome back to the Yogscast. Today I'm joined by Duncan as we're playing Paradox's brand new 4X, Millennia. I'm very excited. I've played it a whole bunch. Simultaneous multiplayer is coming soon. Duncan, we could play Cloud Hot Seat if you wanted to, where we take one turn
I haven't
each.
played before, so I think this will be better as a tutorial game for me.
Okay, I'll teach you. I've played a bunch. I'm very, very excited for this, by the way.
Yeah, this is a sponsored video. Thank you to Paradox for sponsoring us.
Yes, we are going to carry this on the Civ channel. I would
Yeah.
like to do a full playthrough if we can. So
These are all the nations.
yes, we could be ourselves, the United Kingdom.
Kingdom. Yeah, let's do that.
We could be the classic. You know, I think about the Roman Empire every day, Duncan. We could be Rome.
Rome. I like the idea of UK because we'll know all the city names.
That's assuming we build very many. We might conquer them.
Oh, I
And
see.
then, you know, this is, you don't quite understand. This is not quite what you're expecting, I don't think.
Let's rename them all to Bristol.
It's got some really, really good ideas. So the United Kingdom doesn't get like a special bonus. We get to pick it ourselves.
Okay.
All resources are not created equal, Duncan. But I'm sure as an experienced 4X player, you can see some of these look pretty good, right?
Wow.
Discounted settlers sounds pretty good.
That does sound good.
Starting with extra production sounds pretty good. Starting with a scout. This is quite interesting. Start with improvement points so we can quickly build like a little farm or something.
Ooh.
That's quite fun. It's a bit risky, this one, because we might not start with a resource, though.
I see. Right. Should we just go with the production then?
Yes, you want to go regional production.
Let's speed up all our building.
Yeah, this is quite flexible. So we could pick a scout. I think a lot of people will be like, start with a scout. But as you'll see, Duncan, there's a couple of other ways we can get scouts. There is, in fact, a tech, an early game research that lets us get a scout. Birmingham,
And we start with olives.
the capital
Beautiful.
of the United Kingdom. Oh my goodness, we started on a coast. We could, Duncan, do like a sort of a boat-based
game.
a boat-based game.
Boat
I haven't done one of
game.
them before.
It's very UK, isn't it?
It is. So we start with a couple of warbands, 2 warbands, in fact. These are little club boys,
yeah.
clubbers.
Clubbers.
Clubman.
The Raven.
This is partly why I thought we might not need a scout, you see, because if we start in an area where we don't find any landmarks, we aren't going to need a scout. What is a
see.
landmark, you might ask, Duncan?
I do want to know. Ooh, look at that lovely river.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So this is some deer here. This is some. These you can get these and cut these up for meat. We've started with olives,
Yeah, and flowers nearby as well.
and these are flax. Yeah, so olives can be pressed, and actually you can make them into oil, which is
Oh,
food.
of course. Yeah.
And this can be used.
Olives
flax
are
can
also food.
flax can be woven into cloth, which I think is you can get quite a lot of money out of.
Oh, nice.
So yes, we've got to choose a research now. I always would pick scouting.
Well, let's do that then.
Of course.
We want to get that
So it
free
gives you
scout.
a free scout. Also gives you the ability to build a lookout tower, which might actually be useful for us.
What's the icon with the bigger green arrow?
Oh, that is you can go into jungle and deep forest terrain, so we can't explore the
Oh,
forests.
we can't even go into them right now.
During the
Okay.
Age of Stone, the man does not emerge from their cave and venture into the bear-infested.
So you get lost, wouldn't you?
zones.
You don't have a compass. You know, you don't know if Moss is on north or west or what the hell that rule is.
Although I don't know if we're going to need a scout. Look, we've already, there's not very many places to go. Do you know what I think we should do? Because we've got the production bonus. I wouldn't normally recommend this, but we should pick this tech. This is the Tribal Elders tech, right? Which lets
Okay.
us build a council building. Okay. That gives us +1 knowledge. Now, knowledge, we only get 2 per turn. Can you imagine going from 2 to 3 knowledge per turn really early in the game? If you could do that in Civ, right, or on any other 4X, you would definitely choose that, right?
I think I would still scout first, I'll be honest.
Well, we could build a scout. We don't take 3 turns. How about that? How about we build a scout? We
But
compromise.
what if we want to go into a forest?
I don't see any. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, they're not deep
We can-
forests, they're just
We
regular
can come
forests.
back. We can come back for the forest. If we
All
need
right,
to.
all right.
These aren't deep ones, though. I think this is just regular
Okay.
forests.
Oh, I see. There's a difference, right?
Yeah. So we're not gonna. I think we're gonna rule the waves, rule Britannia, Duncan. You know.
Oh,
my
God,
goodness.
we hope so, because there's nowhere to go otherwise. Okay, this
Okay.
looks like it gets bigger.
Yeah. Wow. This does look like it's opening up, which is good. I think we're gonna need it. So I'm just gonna end turn a couple of times. I think there might be some tutorial pop-ups that come along and give us advice on how to play. So if they pop up, I'm going to get rid of them, Duncan, on purpose.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we don't need them.
If you want to read them, you can pause the video on that frame.
So currently we've got one guy working in this forest. Now, I don't think that's a very good idea because it's going to take us a very long time to grow.
Okay.
So
Also, we have that extra production from our perk, so we can afford to put more in food, right?
Yeah, we can.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's still going to take one turn whether we have him working on this or not. So
let's grow the city a bit first.
Let's stick him in the grassland.
Scrubland's rubbish, isn't it?
Scrubland is terrible, yes, but you can build a hunting camp in the scrubland, which turns it to a 3-food tile.
Oh wow, that's
quite easily. Yeah, so whereas the grassland, I think you can build a farm on, which increases it by 1 food. So they once they're improved, they're the same. However, they give different. That meat can be processed further if you build the right building.
Okay.
And the wheat that you grow or the rice that you grow can be processed into bread.
Of
and
course.
It can be,
wow.
So
you actually use resources to actually create things. That's pretty cool.
You do, and you can actually build some of the resources yourself as well, which is cool. So it's very different. It's not entirely based on map spawn.
Rock.
That is a marble. That gives you 2 production when you work it. Pretty good. So we might want to build a second city over here on this marble, because this is all these hill tiles are great production.
The production tiles, right.
And if we want to build the pyramids, Duncan,
what's that swirly white thing to the left of our band there?
Oh, what's this? That's my mouse.
Oh, it's where your mouse is selecting. Okay, got
it's not a hurricane, sorry.
All right. I was like, oh my god.
So we have got 6 government XP so far, right? There's loads of different XPs that you get over time. We've only got government unlocked. It gives us 2 per turn from Birmingham. This can be used to make settlers.
Oh, you need that to make settlers. You need 30. Wow. It's like 15 turns.
So that is quite a lot. You can only spawn 1 every 15 turns as well. So it's quite slow to get settlers, but there are different ways to get this government power, and I'll show you. This is quite useful as well to know. So we can just straight away get +1 food, and I think it's worth it. It's so
just
cheap.
For six power, you actually get 1 food, right?
Early game boost. So this is sort of almost like a cultural tree that we can unlock.
You can raise war bands.
So this lets us spend government XP to get war bands, and if we get all of this, we can then get 10 innovation, which is a really cool resource that gives you kind of like lucky events that happen.
Oh wow!
Like positive events that happen to your and there's an opposite to the innovation as well called like chaos. So if you start going wrong, your chaos meter builds up until you get a negative event happen.
Oh my god! Okay, like snowball bad,
like a flood or something.
Oh god!
So
we got a scout. We built him. Oh, he can see so far.
He is much better. He'll be great at going out onto this great plain, I think. Cotton. Wow, this looks like another great city site. Maybe we do want to save our stuff. Now this is a desert, however, and it's actually these hills and deserts are actually very slow to cross. So I might have to go around this with this warband. Now these warbands are pretty puny. They're good against killing other scouts on other basic scout horsemen, but they are really bad against everything else. So I have to be a little bit careful not to have them die. They work quite well as defensive units though, because your city does start with a basic bit of militia defending it.
Okay.
So it won't just die if someone walks in, but it is not very tough, I've got to admit. So we're doing the tech actually for tribal elders. That'll be done in 3 turns. So we can do 3 turns in something else. So another scout cavalry?
What's levy workers as a project?
So levy workers lets you generate improvement points instead of production. So that lets us build these. But
we need a worker first, right?
So we need 6 to build a hunting camp on this scrubland, or we need to build a plantation here. So yeah, currently, like I said, we haven't got any improvements. So it's a good thing we didn't start with improvement points, because the things that we can improve are not really all that good. Although you can build logging camps and sawmills. Nice. So we might want to do that as well. You'll see later in the game, every tile is valuable. Okay. And that's why I'm a little bit worried about these sea tiles.
Aren't sea tiles valuable for anything?
Well, I guess you can build little fishing boats on them, but they're not very useful. But because you can't build all the advanced buildings like the forges and the things that you need.
It looks like they give you wealth, though, which sounds pretty cool.
They will give us some cash, that's true, and some food. It'll be fine. Do you know what? I'm not too worried. I'm going to build another scout cavalry, though.
Okay.
I know it's a weird choice, but it's just exactly 3 turns.
Yeah.
And it just lines up nice. I don't want to build half of a building, because then I know I'm going to go straight into that the council building after.
Right.
So I'm never going to finish that starting building that I choose.
9,000 BC.
9,000, a good year.
Ooh, another good city spot. Oh dear, what's that?
So that's an Egyptian scout.
Wow.
This is Egypt here. There's some.
Oh,
there's
they're
some,
pretty close to us.
some wine. They are. I am tempted to go this way. I know.
Just
know-
cross their desert.
Oh, we might get stuck in a mega desert. Oh no,
Oh,
stuck in a
no.
mega desert.
Oh no.
These guys are never coming back. The scouts do have some cool abilities where actually you can teleport them home.
Oh, regroup.
Yeah, you can teleport it
Costs
back to the
money.
nearest friendly. It's 5 exploration XP,
Oh, I see.
which we haven't got any of yet. They've also got like a heal ability to heal when they're out in the wilderness. But I don't like seeing this Egyptian guy because he might have gobbled up all the lovely goody huts. Oh well, we'll just keep scouting and hope for the best.
Okay, we've got a swamp there by the looks of things.
Yeah, that is a swamp.
Swamp.
Keen eyes, Duncan. Keen eyes. So what we can do is we can use our cultural. This pops every so often. The cultural power. They grow up. There's more of them as the game goes on.
Create town.
But to begin with, we can build a little town.
No, 'cause
This
one.
is the only way to make
What
towns.
does it cost? What does it say? Where does it say what it costs?
It costs nothing because it's free.
Oh.
We get a free cultural power whenever this cultural meter.
Oh,
charges
okay,
up.
cool. Let's build a town.
We'll build a town. I think we'll build it here. Oh, the lovely little
Haunton
town.
Le Spring. Where's that?
I guess that's in the UK somewhere. It sounds lovely. Maybe it's outside Birmingham. Just outside Birmingham, Duncan. That's
I'm
where
gonna
it
look
is.
it up.
Yeah, and so that will benefit from these being. You could actually specialize a town later on into like a farming town. So if we
Okay.
build like 2 plantations here and build some farms here and here, this will become lots of adjacency bonuses, get lots of wealth.
Haunton Le Spring is just outside Newcastle.
Ooh, not Birmingham then.
No.
Okay, well, what do you think so far? It's hopefully not too overwhelming.
No, this is. I played a lot of these kind of games, but I'm grasping it pretty quick.
Yeah, it's really, really intuitive, and that's I think what I like the most about it. I really like the idea that we can set a city here or a city here. Get this, it would depends on what the Egypt do. We could war them maybe, or see how they behave.
War them. Oh god, they're gonna war you.
Feels like they're coming for me. Oh my goodness me. So, food. Yes, people do need food.
Well,
And
we're working a lot of food.
yeah, we got.
We're size 2 now, so we got another worker in the forest. Okay.
I could put him in the grassland as well if you want.
That's because nope. I guess. Yeah. Screw it.
The scout cavalry will be done in 1 turn. The tech will be done in 1 turn.
Well, there's canoes you can build.
Hopefully, we'll grow. So yes, we can build a dugout canoe.
Sick.
It does require you to build a docks.
Okay.
A boat made out of a single tree trunk.
Genius.
We could be like the reverse Vikings and go and like sail up down to Egypt and raid their coast.
Can you sail down rivers?
I don't think so. It'd be cool though.
That would
A
be cool.
dugout canoe. That does sound
Canoe
wild.
down the river.
So
Keep exploring.
yeah, let's send this guy out here, I guess.
Oh.
So
where's
your
this
units
guy?
stop when they spot another unit. Let's just have a quickie cheeky. Oh my goodness, they're mega desert. We
And
should not
mega
have gone this
hills.
way. I think we're going to
fine.
sneak past the Egyptians this way because it looks like they might have sent their scout out here and then here. So maybe if we get around them, we'll see a load of goody huts behind them, and then this guy can loop round and back up. How about that?
Sure. What about these guys? They're going to go across the river?
Yeah, they can go across the rivers. So let's just keep
Sweet.
exploring. Lovely land of plenty.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm very excited.
Basic combat. Why is it telling us that?
Well,
oh no.
so yeah, the combat works a little bit differently. It's not kind of tile based. It'll open itself up in a little window. We are definitely going to be fighting some barbs.
So this
you
guy's
will
stacked
see
all
it.
his stuff together, whilst you've got it separated to
He's
explore.
got 3 war bands together. Yeah. So we've probably got. We haven't got quite that many units, I must admit, as him, but we have got them exploring. I think we've explored a lot more tiles than he
Someone
has.
else there.
Yeah, this actually is the border of a minor nation. So these guys, if you send them a diplomatic envoy, it's one of these kind of domain powers, a little bit like this.
Right, okay.
You can make them vassalized, and then after a while they'll join you. So these look a little bit far away for us to... maybe if we build a city here, and then we try and envoy these guys. That sounds
Cotton
like,
City. Cotton on River.
sounds like a plan. This guy's got loads of resources. Oh my goodness, maybe we want to... We want
kill
to
him.
take the Egyptians' resources off
Memphis.
them. And they built a town out here, so they are planning to grow. They'll grow to these tiles quite quickly, since their town is there. Whereas ours will grow.
They're surrounded by resources.
Yeah, look at all these as well. So much stuff. Yeah, I'm a bit scared about that.
Poor old Britain.
We've got a scout, so let's send him out and hope for the best. I do want to see what's
completed
here.
the tribal thing now.
Yeah, so let's build our council.
And that gives us +1 knowledge. Okay.
Look, guys, I've not played this game enough that I know what's good. Okay, we might just be walking into our doom here, right? This play might not work, but I haven't tried it before. It might be a terrible idea, and it's also quite a slow burning one. Maybe this is a real mistake. But I'm just rolling with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making my choices. So sorry, the other choices we have are farming which lets us build on the olives. That'll be pretty useful. We will need this.
Oh yeah, we should get that.
Defense, which lets us build archers and spears. Archers and a free archer, and also spawns extra militia.
Okay,
in our capital
cool.
town, which is quite good. So if barbs attack us, although we're quite well defended at the moment, so we can probably skip this, I imagine.
What about workers?
Workers is good. It does improve the levy workers project that you saw. It lets us build quarries, clay pits, where we can get production from like grassland and scrub tiles.
Right, yeah.
But also it just gives us some improvement points, which is okay.
So you don't need to build workers to make improvements.
No, you don't. You just you have to make these improvement points. So you're kind of making them in the town with this, and we will end up using this quite a lot. So it is worth upgrading.
I feel like we should get farming then. I feel like we should get those olives online.
Yeah, and look, it's already 40% cheaper because other nations have researched it. They obviously went farming straight away, whereas no one has researched this yet. So let's get the farming. And then hopefully some of them will research workers. We're going to skip defenses and scouting. This is kind of a weird choice, but I think we can skip them both. We
can do more than 3, right?
If we do more, yes, if you do more than 3, it reduces the cost of going into the next era. But it's not really it's still expensive.
Okay.
But remember, once we get our council online, we'll be teching to tanks in no time, Duncan.
Now, things like being able to enter deep forests. If you don't research that in this age, are you stuck from ever going into deep forests?
I think you can still research text from the previous ages if you want to.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, that's a goody hut. I told you there'd be one behind him, and he hadn't scoured behind him, didn't I? Didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm not going to go into the desert because that will end my turn. I'm going to keep scouting. So what we haven't seen yet are any of these special things called landmarks. We made it through
Are they like natural wonders type thing?
Yeah, they are. Ideally, there is actually a thing where when you age up when you've done your research and you go into the next age, there's a special age called the Age of Legend or something, where if you've explored 3 landmarks, you can go to a special age. But as you can see, the landmarks are pretty rare.
Yeah.
And you have to do quite a lot of work to get out there on the map and secure them first.
So scouting is very important.
You need the scout to do this action, which is discover landmarks next to them. And if we're not, there might be one over here actually. But we're going to scout this area first, and then we'll come back and do the area close to our homeland.
So they can be like, you can explore landmarks that are quite far away. Then, we grew.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, goodness. So that is a barb. A group of barbs.
Well, we're better than them.
What? Two better?
Kill them.
All right, fine. So we're going to attack these barbs now. The way this works is it's like a little animation which plays out where everyone hits each other in order. So it's quite simple. It's obviously way more complicated if you have archers and things. Yeah. And obviously, the reason I wouldn't have normally done this was because it's just kind of ended in a stalemate and you've lost your turn. You're better off just moving around and letting them fight you, because they'll fight you anyway. But maybe weakening them is good, because that'll mean they don't kill this scout cavalry.
Another
minor nation. You're right. Right, let's go and get this goodie hut. So, in the goodie huts, there could be anything.
Mysterious
There can be.
village.
There could be exploration
Very
XP.
old. People are settled atop an ancient ruin. Ooh.
Now, this our government XP is pretty good
That's
because
pretty good because that's a settler.
suddenly we can get to 20.
Yeah.
We can get close to spawning a settler. Now, we could spawn a settler right now, or we could go even more knowledge. We could go the 4 knowledge start build.
My God.
That feels so powerful.
That costs 20 though, and we've got so many places to settle.
I know, but settling. I don't know. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Because remember, when you settle, it starts with a vassalized territory, so it takes some time for it even to establish itself.
Right.
So
Well,
I
surely
think
the earlier you do it is better then.
that's true. I mean, every bone in my body is screaming to save for a settler, but for science early in the game, it could mean we get like an incredible science lead. All right, I'll save for the settler, Duncan, just because we're already building the science building, and I think we don't want to go too overboard. Sometimes in these games,
Ooh.
oh no, this is
Dead
deserted.
end. Well, another minor nation.
Well, at least we've identified that it's all a dead end. Hey, that's a relief.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another guy.
Oh, did he kill
India.
them? India just killed
India
that
rode in
barbarian?
and killed the barbarian
The
for us.
hell? How did you do so much damage to it?
Are we gonna have to return across this awful desert? We are. Oh, goodness me. All right, let's proceed around this coast.
The
Ah.
Grand Canyon.
So that actually is a landmark that Egypt have already explored ahead of us. There's their scout.
So we
Oh,
can't
no.
explore that if they have already?
No, so that's
Oh.
it's been explored already. It's been discovered, and in the name of Egypt, they
Damn
have
you,
marked it as
Egypt.
their area. The Grand Canyon. Look, with a lovely river running by.
Wow.
Azurum. So yeah, these little minor nations are pretty hard to take. They've got walls, they've got militia defending them. You do need a sizable army to force
Okay.
your way in and take them by force.
Let's just cross through them because maybe there'll be landmarks on the other side that
Yeah,
Egypt
well,
haven't
that's-
found.
I think we're leaving our homeland behind here a bit.
There's got to be
but-
something up here.
I've got to keep scouting.
I've got a
though,
good
right?
feeling about this north area.
Yeah. Should I start sending this guy back home?
Yeah, he's not going to be able to get much done up there.
I'm just a little bit worried about the complete lack of defences here. So we can get a settler in 5 turns, which actually doesn't sound too far away. And we have got enough improvement points to build an improvement. I forgot about improvement points. That's
Did we have
that's-
farming yet?
That's silly of me.
We do now, right? We just researched it.
So we got farming. However, I think the plantation needs 15.
Oh, it fees 15.
So we are going to need 15 to get either of these online.
So that's another what? How does it show? Where does it show how much we have?
So we got 10 in the
Oh,
bottom.
we got 10.
here.
Okay, so and we get 1 turn. So 5 turns, we can get a plantation.
Yeah, improvement points are really cool, really useful. I mean, we could have done some improving earlier. Like, you can improve these forests, like I said, and build these foresters.
Yeah,
which
this
start
costs
giving you
12 though.
logs. But we haven't got the tech that turns the logs into anything good. So, I mean, the way it works is
Canoes, Lewis.
you get a log, right? And it goes in your goods. And then that just turns into 2 production.
Right.
Unless you have a building that converts into something else. So like a sawmill might make planks, and then suddenly that log is worth 5 production. See what I mean? So it
Yeah.
really does sort of ramps up. All right, we're hanging on in there. 3 more turns till settler. We've now got farming sorted out. So let's get what we said we would get, which was workers, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. 4 other nations have taken scouting, so it is a little bit cheaper.
But they'll be snapping up all those landmarks.
Yeah, that's why they get ahead of us. Oh well, we're not the landmark boys today. All right, let's return past these cows
Cattle.
and head past here. Ooh, this doesn't look great, does
There's
it?
jungle to the east. There's desert to the north. Yeah, that
There?
one. Yeah. Ooh,
Goodness me, this-
mountain.
What a horrible place to go. I mean, we could sneak around and have the Chile, the Chilean empire of the skinny single cities lined around the map. But I think
Yeah.
I think we're like Memphis looks so juicy in the middle there.
I know.
as, like,
I kind
a
of just want to
target,
take
right?
Memphis.
Well, you'll
like-
see very soon how. Because okay, there's a really really cool thing that happens in Age 2. You get to pick like a specialization for your empire. So it could be like monument builders or raiders
Ooh,
or
goody
something.
hut.
Oh my goodness!
Go
goody
and
hut.
grab it.
Let's go and sneak in behind the barbarians and grab
Hell
it.
yeah.
So we can get exploration XP or warfare XP. Either of these does a slightly different thing. Exploration XP lets us buy tiles later on,
I
but
think we
also
should get warfare.
get scouts. You want warfare XP?
Because if we're going to be trying to take Memphis, we're going to want some warfare XP.
Yeah, you think warfare is the way forward?
There's another minor nation there.
I know so many minor nations. Like we could just war everywhere up in a mega crazy. Just go death ball. It's always a strategy in these games to quickly conquer your neighbor. But if it goes wrong, Duncan, we will be absolutely screwed.
I'm okay with that. It's a risk.
And that has happened to me many times in this game. So this is a full health barb unit.
Yeah,
So
it's
do I want to
scary.
keep scouting?
I think so.
I'm going to run away from barb, and then I'm going to scout directly down into these hills.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep scouting directly down as well here. Towards Persepolis.
Persepolis.
So much land. I'm so glad we got these scouts. Let's sneak around here.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
good.
yeah,
dead
more
end.
land.
Mm.
Right, come on home, guys. You've done a good job. Proud
Time
of
to
you.
leave. God, look at all those resources.
I
Two-
know, look
the-
at all these resources.
those
and these
twin
resources.
rivers are quite
So
nice,
many.
aren't
this,
they?
This is such a juicy zone as well.
Wow.
I'm really eyeing up his territory, and I'm jealous of it. We've got
Yeah.
like our we've got our crappy starting area, and he's got this juicy selling
It
area.
is very nice looking. But that just gives us, something to work towards. We want to take it off him.
So
We've grown to size 3 now as well, so we can assign another worker.
yeah, so we could put another one in grassland, or we could
I think
Pivot
we need
into-
production.
pivot into production. Sure.
Yeah, we need that.
Let's work the forest. Sure, so we're growing in 14 turns. Remember, though, when we get the settler, it will use one of our pop.
Oh, God, okay.
So, got to consider that as a thing. We will drop back down to 2. So for now, we'll work the production, but then we'll have to switch back into food after. Next turn, that'll be. So we've got a cultural thing. We've got different things we could do. Eureka gives us science or knowledge, which is quite useful. The more you use it, the worse it gets.
We should raise an army.
You want to raise an army? 2 war bands. I think that's because we haven't researched anything good. Do you know what I mean? I think if we'd researched anything good, we'd get an archer.
Well, should we wait until the Bronze Age to use that then?
Let's smash into a bit of free science, shall we? And then we'll get this done, go into the Age of Bronze,
And then
go
get
to
like
the
a
first military tech we
axeman
can,
or something.
and then start stomping towards Memphis.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I can do that. I can get behind that, Duncan. 100%. Which way do you want me to go, left or right? Into the depths of...
Right.
Into the deep... Oh, that's goody hut.
hut.
Can we sneak through? We
Yeah.
can. Great discovery.
Improvement points. We can get the olive thing to get that.
Yeah, but we're going to get that anyway, and this is science, Duncan. Oh my God, so much science.
We're
Right,
making
fine, we'll
more
get
science than we're making improvement points.
That's true. Let's get the improvement points. So that lets us build our olive grove, which is super hype. I love this. Here it is, a plantation.
2 food, 1 olives, 2 wealth. Ooh, we get wealth from the olives.
Yeah, so we could do it here instead. It's exactly the same, but that's flax instead. Now, I can't remember which one is better, so let's just
They
go
do.
with the
They
olives.
look the same, but I'd rather have olives if I'm telling the truth.
So we're now getting, because we built this adjacent to our town, this is now +4 wealth per turn.
Oh wow!
So we're getting wealth now. We get 2. So the way it's working is, one of our guys has been shifted onto doing this instead.
Oh right, because it's a better tile, so it makes
Yeah.
olives.
So we could leave it. We could change it, but I think we're actually honestly better off putting
Yeah,
them back
do that.
on here for now.
But it's better than the grassland tile.
It's definitely
That's
better than the
for
grassland tile, that's for sure. Okay, well let's keep scouting. See if we can find any more goody huts that these guys have missed. There's one there.
There's one there.
Oh, these are regular barb camps. These ones.
Sorry,
by
they
the way.
can't get through that forest.
So these are traditional barb camps. These do have a reward if you kill them, and they are not too bad. They still have a wall, but the wall is pretty weak.
Okay, Barbarian Defenders, Palisade Wall, right.
But once we've got our army going, Duncan, roaming around the map, killing stuff. There's another minor nation here. I think we're going to have to send this guy back.
Okay.
Well, walking back across the desert.
Yeah,
What
let's
a
start
journey.
building up towards an army.
What a journey he's had.
We can make a settler. We can make a settler.
Okay, cool. And yes, and we're working towards the Age of Bronze.
7 turns. Why has it got the symbol of Egypt?
So I think that shows that he is already working on the Age of Bronze tech.
The heck, dude?
So Egypt is already 34% towards the Age of Bronze.
What? How
So
has he
he's
got
ahead
more
of us.
science than us?
I honestly don't know, Duncan. Oh wow, the
Ooh.
Aurora Borealis.
Up there! That's awesome. What does it
Yeah,
do? It's a
wow.
landmark. Has
It's a
it been
landmark.
discovered yet?
It has unfortunately been discovered. Yes,
Who are they?
that is India, I believe.
Oh no. We've been
We
well
are
and
out-
truly
we are
beaten to
out
the
of our-
punch here.
We're slow off. We're builders. We started with plus production instead of plus scout. Although we have done a good amount of scouting now, so
Auction.
we can get 50 wealth, or we can get 5 production.
What is wealth good for?
Wealth is good for rush buying things. It's probably about the same actually, which I think because at the moment I think we probably use it to rush
Let's just
buy
get the
things.
production. We're building stuff, aren't we?
You can use it to hurry culture when it's close to finishing as well, which is quite handy. But yeah, that production is nice because it'll get my council done in the next turn.
Nice.
Fantastic. We're doing so well. Okay,
The
so
thing
now
we
it's time
research first is about to be built.
for a settler. You ready? There's the settler. Yes.
Yes.
And they can move immediately.
Let's get in between those twin rivers.
So I'm thinking like here, maybe, or maybe here. Here. How's that?
That's nice.
Okay. You can let me know if you don't think that's a good place.
No, it's next. I mean, we already have olives, but
I think we put the city here and we put the town here. And then we build up these
sure,
areas.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And that'll be a staging post on Memphis as well.
Oh, yes. It might be a bit too close to Memphis. Well, actually, I think it'll be okay. We'll take these tiles and they've kind of gone that way, haven't they? So
Yeah. And it's close to that minor nation as well.
we have a plan.
And we start stacking up an army, getting ready.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have much, and our guys are being attacked by barbs all over the place. So he took an attack. Now we can play this out if you want to see what happened.
Leave him alone.
They do a lot of damage. Look,
Oh yeah.
well they get a bonus against scouts. You see, so
What's the blue bar?
the blue is like a shield, kind of like a
Okay.
temporary health. So yeah, by getting volunteers is 25 warfare XP, but we're saving this, and I'll tell you why, because we'll need the warfare XP when we go into the next stage.
Yeah.
So we'll just defend our current.
Do you want to
actually,
defend
defend the
the
scout?
defend
the
the
settler.
settler? Yeah.
Shall I risk going here?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're okay. This was all part of the plan. The settler was semi-escorted, guys.
Semi-escorted. Yeah.
This is a mess here. Our scout is in the middle of a
Yeah.
whole
There's
bunch
a
of
whole
mess.
load of stuff there.
But I reckon we could just slip through. Oh my
Oh.
God, there was a second landmark down
Oh
here.
no! Lucky Indians.
I can't believe they got so lucky on their landmarks. That's frustrating. Now, what do we build now? So we got
What's the
this,
dolmen?
this gets us more government XP, which is quite good for building settlers and getting our tribal thing done. This is the dolmen is influence. That's border expansion, which we don't need.
Right.
Food stockpile lets you have more pop supported in the city, but also gives food as a base, which is pretty big. So we might want to just get that 3 food. That'll help us grow, like pretty good.
Yeah. I think the government XP might be a good one because that
Sure.
lets us build. We can get that extra knowledge if we get 20. There's stuff we can do with it. It feels
Yeah.
very important, that one.
Sure, and then we'll put these guys back onto food until we get back up to 3 pop.
Oh yeah, we lost a pot, didn't we?
Yeah, that'll be 4 turns versus 5 turns.
What are we doing with our olives? They're just making wealth, are they?
So olives just turn it into money.
Right.
Yeah, which we can't use yet, I don't think. I think we need to get the text that let us spend the money. So currently, it's just
Oh, it uses for unit upkeep, so we will need it.
Yeah, eventually. Oh, we'll definitely need it for if we keep building military. Oh, my goodness me. So there's a couple of attacks happened. Our scout got pushed the wrong way, which is not ideal.
Oh, it pushes stuff back,
this
does it?
scout got bullied as well.
Oh,
Three barbs.
He's getting super bullied.
Good thing we healed him. Oh, look at this. A lovely new area full of... How many deer? So, okay,
The plains of deer. Can
you'll
that
see
scout
this
kill
later.
it? That
But
scout
there
might
is...
die.
Again, this will happen when we age up. There is a special tree dedicated to meat.
I think
So
like,
if
you
you-
might have to heal him again, Lewis.
So if you settled here... Oh, maybe. You think he doesn't want to die.
I think that warrior will take him out.
Okay.
And we
so
want to look around.
all of this meat here is pretty good. It gives you like 2 food, but there's a special tech tree you can go into if you're surrounded by meat, you see. If you're really into meat.
I see.
So I'm going to have to run away
Well, he can't
again.
follow you into the desert, so you're fine.
Okay, so we're free now. And then the other scout is getting attacked. He's been pushed in an awkward direction. So I guess we could run down here.
Yeah. Oh dear.
no.
What a mess.
I guess we could sneak round. Should I heal him as well?
I feel like you have
Sure.
to. He's going to die otherwise.
Okay. It's not a great use of our exploration XP, but do you know what? I think it's
No.
actually fine.
But we need to keep them alive.
Oh, we can build a city.
Yes.
Ah!
New
Established
vassalized
New
territory.
vassalized territory. York.
Oh, look, it baits roads automatically.
Little roads have been builded, which is lovely.
York.
York. Put our warrior in there and defend him. And yeah, this is vassalized, so it's going to take 15 turns to get integrated, and it does pay us in small amounts of stuff while it's growing. And then it'll be ours eventually. You know, it will be worth it. Will be worth it, Duncan. I promise.
We can nearly make another improvement
Oh yeah.
if we want to get the cotton.
Oh, that's India. So India looked like they were attacking a barb camp. So I guess we could just hopefully wait for them to.
Want to snipe it?
Well, that's not really how it works. Because you can't walk into an empty one. You see, there's always going to be some level of defense there. Oh, we're free into the plains.
We are. Hopefully there'll be a landmark.
Wow! Look at all this massive space.
Big map.
Well, don't worry. As soon as we start building, everything will start feeling like it's too cramped. You know how in these games where you start off, you think, oh, this is miles away from each other, and then suddenly the borders are touching. You're like, oh no, everything's on top
Yeah,
of
you're
each
like,
other.
oh, actually, you can nuke both
Like,
these cities
actually-
in one nuke.
This is really close.
Oh, he
Across the
tried to follow
hills.
you, look. He tried to follow you.
I'm gonna keep running into
He's
the hills.
chasing you.
So they're attacking there. There's now veterancy. Yes, so this allows you to spend warfare XP if you've got a veteran unit, which we don't actually have. We can't go into the deep forest.
Never researched scouting.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Okay, that
We're
scout's just
trapped.
gonna have to wait till they clear this out. I'm sure they'll be fine. This scout. Oh, look, a settler from Russia.
Oh, can we kill it?
Now I think we have to meet Russia and declare war on them in order to kill it.
Oh,
We're not a barbarian, you see.
I would do that. I would murder them.
Well, of course you would. I mean, that goes without saying, Duncan. It's an
Oh, no,
unescorted
it's all
settler.
forest. I guess you don't need to escort them so much then. Don't go that way.
We can go through this. It's just regular forest.
Oh, is it? How do you tell the difference?
Well, the
It's
deep
darker.
forest is a lot darker.
Right,
It's a lot
okay.
greener. Yeah. This stuff, you know. Whereas this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot spookier.
Like the Black Forest.
No!
Uh-oh, we're dead.
Okay, these guys are dead.
Yeah.
So we can just destroy them, but we'll let them fight to their death. They might survive. They won't survive.
They definitely
That's a
won't
shame.
survive.
That is a shame. This is a Egyptian scout having to iron us up.
Get out. Oh, they took the thing. Did we survive?
Did they die? Did they survive? No, they
No.
did not survive.
They did not.
There's barbs on the other side of that forest as well, so I'm going to go directly up here, I think.
There are a lot of barbs.
Yeah, this is why it was inevitable that we'd lose some of our units. I was hoping there would be something interesting there before we lost them.
We scoured a lot. It's looking good. Oh, goodness. Sorry, they won't attack
They'll
you,
protect
surely.
us, right?
Yeah. Keep going.
Keep going. Here.
Yeah.
I think here's the safest place, right?
All right. You're right.
Fine,
you're
no,
right.
we'll go here. They might attack us, but if they attack us, India might kill them off, and then we can get
Depends
out.
who goes first.
We've gone a long way from home, honestly. And we've neglected our home, but we're doing the tech, and we're doing it at like fast speed. We're actually sort of catching up with Egypt as well. Look,
Oh yeah.
we've actually they're 83%, we're 69. Nice.
Nice.
All right, Age of Bronze is going to become the future. There we go.
Yeah, they went first,
India,
look.
India got them.
Look at Egypt trying to sneak past, walking through that deep forest.
Okay, through we go. Okay, and onwards. Oh, this
Oh,
looks
no.
like Russia then.
Well, there won't be any. There won't be any landmarks around them then.
Okay. Oh, we can build. We can build that plantation. I think we could have built it last turn. Easily forgotten though.
Oh
Could have
yeah.
built a turn before last.
We can make fishing boats as well. What? Do you want it on the flax then? Yeah.
I think that's the right call, right?
Is there nothing that would give us like more production?
Well, this will turn. The forester turns this into a 2 production instead of a one food, one production.
Okay, yeah, that's not great.
I mean, this is just a net.
What about the
profit,
clay
I
pit?
suppose.
What about a dock? We can make a dock.
The clay pit does. I can't remember. The clay pit gives us clay. The dock we haven't got a sea tile.
Oh right.
So this has to go on the sea. And I guess we haven't really. If I built the town like here, I think maybe it would have gone to the sea. Because I built it here, it went that way. I think we just we just get the flags.
Yeah. And we'll work that tile.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
work
one of
both these
each.
tiles now.
Yeah.
So we got 1 flax for 2 wealth, 1 olives for 2
I mean,
wealth.
we're getting a lot of wealth, I
wealth.
guess. Like eventually we'll be able to
8
use it.
wealth, yeah, and it buffs this as well to be 2
Oh, yeah,
adjacency
that's
now.
true.
So everything is getting better slowly. Yeah, you really have to decide what you want to do in this game. Like there's a lot of choices,
Ooh.
and you sort of have to pick one. Oh my god, yeah, sorry. So Egypt are going into the new age, and they get a special celebrated cutscene for it happening. So this happens to all of us now. There's these national spirits unlocked, which is what I'm excited about.
Right.
Vassals integrate faster.
Oh, that's good.
So we've only just settled, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Barbarians get stronger.
We get warlords.
These are the sort of good events and bad events that can happen.
Yeah.
And then you can also start using trade and diplomatic envoys.
I see.
So those are things that you can start getting if you specialize into it. Gosh, yeah, let's just continue. I just want to get as many tiles as viewed as possible, even though I don't reckon I'm getting much. So the town center's done, so that's extra government XP, which is great. Let's get the food stockpile next, I think, to get
You
food in.
think?
Yeah, I think the more food, the merrier.
And what does it give you, sorry? It just gives you free food.
Gives us +3 food, but it also increases us 1 region level. Now, that currently the max pop is like 10, I think.
Okay.
If I mouse over this, it should say.
Is that free food per turn or just free food?
I think it's just three food per turn from
Oh,
now
okay.
on.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So it's like a little granary. It will increase our
Yeah.
food quite a lot, and it will let us put workers into the woods and stuff instead. Into the
Great.
lumber mills, into the forest more comfortably, which I think we should do now actually. Because
We got a
7
third
turns
pop,
to
yeah.
grow. I guess we can go to 4 pop. Let's go to 4 pop. Let's go to 4.
Well, it will build the food building quicker if we got production.
Oh, that's true. So yes, we've now entered the Age of Bronze. Only 1 turn behind. Pretty
Not bad,
good.
We caught up.
And this is the coolest thing, right? A bunch of thematic ideals, right? So, here we go. You can pick one of these, right?
Right.
So we can either pick, for example, the ancient seafarers, and they have a whole tree dedicated to
Oh,
expanding
my God.
into water, and it reveals a new resource, shells. In the sea, you see, and you get extra fishing boats. Fishing boats provide far more food. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is amazing if you built a city. Imagine if we started on the coast with 2 fish.
If we
Yeah,
had,
and then we
yeah,
s-
we're
and then we
slightly closer to the
settled-
coast. That would be really good.
Because I did see a town on the coast which had a load of fish. You know what I mean? Like, if we were on the coast, that would be a really good option, right? The next option is naturalists. They are to do with you can forage on unimproved tiles. So if you've got to this stage and not really built any improvements, this can be a really powerful tile. Especially if improvement was something you've not focused on.
What's
This is a
foraging?
really cool. That just means working a tile.
Oh, okay.
Working a tile like this. This guy's foraging here.
Yeah,
See what I mean? So yeah, just unimproved tiles, which is a really cool little tree. Oops, wrong button. And then you've got wild ones. This is the meat one I was telling you about. Plus 2 bonus food from meat. That's so much food.
Yeah.
When I played this, it was just out of control. It was really, really cool. These are the ones I mentioned before because this is you, obviously, as a barbarian.
Looks like me.
You could. So this lets you spawn raiders. Lots of them look spawn 2 raider band, spawn 2 raider band, spawn 2 raider band.
Are they better than the warriors then? The basic warriors.
These are they're decent. They're pretty decent, and they're just good. They're just good. They're good warriors, and I think this is the one to pick if you want to go ham on.
What's
on
warriors
Memphis.
then?
This is a different
Spartans.
one. So it's on Spartans instead. They're slightly more.
They're way better.
They're slightly cooler, but this tree does not spawn more of them. So you get 2, but then it's tricky. You have to buy them yourself. Whereas this tree just sort of
everything
spawns
gives you them.
So look, this one spawns 6 just from these 3.
Okay.
So that's a lot. You get a lot
How do
of
you get
raiders.
warfare XP then?
You get warfare XP by building things that give you warfare XP, but also doing warfare things. So yeah, you get it from certain like from events that happen. You get it from some goodie huts. You get it from like invading, like clearing barb camps and doing stuff like that. So yeah, if we build a little army, we might be able to take down.
Let's do the raiders then, and then we'll just make a load of them.
Or we just go build raiders and just drive them straight into Memphis.
Yeah, just swarm him. Raider rush. They're barely scratching us.
They are getting wrecked.
They are absolutely getting wrecked.
They are getting absolutely destroyed.
Oh my god, go Sparta! Yes, we did it in 1 turn!